Hello, and it's me, StinJohn06, and welcome to this video. And what is this video? I'll show you Beyond You in virtualized form on a Linux system. Again, in virtualized form. Right, so I have an Oracle VirtualBox here that has a Linux Mint 19.3 based on Ubuntu 64-bit. And it has a base memory of 248 MB of RAM, yeah, or 2 gigabytes if you will, with acceleration of Intel VTX technology because I have a Core i5 on this computer. And then this video memory is just kinda built into the VirtualBox. I cannot use NVIDIA graphics here, so I don't know what could go possibly wrong. Right? So I have here the audio and yeah, USB controller and whatever. What is this? Those stuff here, and this is a virtual hard drive from the VirtualBox. So again, I have a Linux Mint 19.3 system based on Ubuntu 64-bit on Oracle VM VirtualBox. So let's start the system. And by the way, this is my first time using Linux. Yeah. So if I mispronounce something, Linux users, please don't judge me. I'm not a Linux user. Okay. I'm just a mere Windows user. So I'm just trying Linux on a virtual machine. And I don't have a real or a native Linux system. So let's start the virtualization of Beyond You. Okay, we're now booting into Linux Linux Mint, yeah, 19.3, and we're gonna play Beyond You on a Linux system. Wow. So let's type our password here. That's our password. Let's close this messages. And I think there we go. This is the Linux Mint, what do you call this? A welcome screen. Well, yeah, there you go. So we have here a default browser here. So this is the Linux Mint desktop, I mean. We have the Firefox web browser, which is the default browser of the Linux Mint. And we're gonna download Beyond You here on this virtualized system. And then that's the version I'm using, Trisha. So let's go to the itch.io of HexVexed, hexvex.itch.io, and that's, there you go. We have here Beyond You, and this is the flagship game of HexVexed. Hello there, HexVexed, if you're watching this YouTube video. And I'm using Linux system on a Windows machine. Wow. Via VirtualBox. And of course we're gonna download the Linux version of this game. So okay, so you have chosen Beyond You 1.1.08 Linux started BZ2, which is a bzip archive, 321 MB from blah 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 blah. What should Firefox do with this file? Open with let's save the file. And it's now downloading. And we're gonna wait until it's Okay. And now it's done. So we're gonna do here is we're going to extract the file here. Let's open this, and we have here an archive manager. And what could possibly go wrong with this setup? Because I don't have a NVIDIA drivers here, or even an Intel driver here, and I'm just using a built-in VGA controller. Wow, what could go possibly wrong with the graphics? And wow, this is the first time that I will play a game on a Linux system. Okay, so here's the files. Okay, so that's the let's extract this. Where can I extract this? We should extract here on desktop. Okay, so we're now extracting the files. Again, what could go possibly wrong with the game itself? I mean, the game is good. The game is good, but I don't know, in a virtualized world, because I don't have a NVIDIA drivers, and I don't know how to install a dedicated graphics here on VirtualBox. Because in parallels, you can in Macs, if you have a parallel desktop, then you can install the NVIDIA drivers there, and there you go. You have NVIDIA there, or AMD if you have a graphics card that has AMDs in it. Extraction completed successfully. Then we can do it. Okay, there we go. So, okay, read me the text. So we have here readme that text, and this is HexVexed renpy. Oh, we have a Python built in here, by the way. So we have to go to the game section. I don't see how to launch this game. I don't know what is the... Right, be right back. Oh, now I know how to run the game in Linux. Of course, you need to run the sh file. Oh no! This is the first time. I'm sorry. I don't know that sh is a executable text file in Linux. Because in Windows, we used to have exe, right? Exe, executable file. But here is sh. Now I know. So let's run this, and we are automatically redirected to the game itself. There you go. What could go possibly wrong here? There. Let's play Beyond You on virtualized system. But I'm not going to be this is only a test. So let's start. I'm not going to finish this game. I'm just going to test what will be the performance of this game in a virtualized form. So, and also on the Linux system, right? but we aren't quite ready yet. Please enjoy all the same. Your input will help us learn and improve. Of course, let's enter our name. Now I see jagged frame rate is inconsistent now, but it's okay because in my real native installation of Windows, this one doesn't happen. The what do you call this? The inconsistent frame rate, because I'm using a built-in VGA controller. I'm not using a freaking dedicated drivers. Why VirtualBox? Or you can please teach me how to install a NVIDIA driver here, or at least a dedicated card, or it is impossible. Because look at this, it's jagged. The frame rate looks inconsistent. What are your pronouns? I'm a masculine pronoun. I noted down the final details and held the sheet aloft to check. It was housekeeping to be handed to our homeroom teacher. Okay. Yeah. Science, math, that kind of stuff is mostly sense for my future. My future? Heh. It's hard to imagine what the future holds for me. Yeah. There you go. This is the menu driven something. And then those are picture of people who make videos. And there's me! Wow! In my old profile picture. Thank you, Hex. Those are people picture of people who make videos. They're pretty funny and sweet. They really seem to care about their audience, and yeah, that's it. I got the pictures from the internet and I pinned them up myself. I think you can tell I did it, but it's the thought that counts. It seemed like the right thing to do. I can't read. I'm sorry. I've watched a lot of their videos, so it seemed fair. I really owe them a lot. I wish I could tell them that somehow. I hope they know I appreciate them all. And we cannot click it anymore, but there. It's a beautiful day outside. You can believe. Okay. Okay. I spent way too much of my holidays on my computer. Story of my life. I went up with Haruka a few times, but she was busy with, I don't know. But she was busy most days. I sound like a bad friend. Aw. But really, she's just private about some things. And let's return. Open up, Ari. I'm at your wake-up call. Again, that transition is inconsistent. But again, this is a virtualized machine. So again, in native installation of Windows, I have here, or on my Windows 10, I mean, it's solid 60 frames per second. But here, it's not. It's kinda inconsistent. It could be 30 or something below 30. I don't know. But it's okay. This is virtualized after all. This is only a test after all. I'm just testing the game for virtualization purposes. Why would I be excited about school? Yeah, if I was a top class, I'd run in everyone's faces. This freaking boss fool. Yeah, I know. Bow down, peasants, you know. Yeah. Yeah, you're always nice. I guess you have a point. New year, new me. Yeah, boy. Yeah. I said new me and new classmates. What's with the face? Ah. You distracted me. No, we're gonna be late. Oh no! And me saying we're gonna be late. We're standing here is making us later. Oh. Oh shit. What's that? And explaining that we made this later, which let's go. Let's freaking go. I move towards the door, gathering Haruka as I walk. Oh, that transition has good frame rate. Yeah, again, on my native installation, that doesn't do that. It's always solid 60 frames per second. But because this is a virtualized machine, I expect a lot of, not a lot, but some inconsistencies, like the frame rate, for example. Yeah. Ari's so slow, he needs to go. Go! Go faster! But that doesn't rhyme. Yeah. Amazing poetry. She left as she spun forward. Instead of going ahead, she matched my pace. I was hurrying, sure, but how do you compete with a star runner? She wiggled her hips from side to side as she skipped backwards. Hurry up, Ari. No. Haruka is already ahead of me. And yeah. Even at my best, Haruka was always faster than me. We used to race, school together when we are kids. Not so much now. Except we're running late, so there's no other choice. And there you go. I can't believe I beat you. I was hunched over beside Haruka, trying to catch my breath. Ah, sarcasm. Isn't cute. Not everyone spends all the time running. I gasped for breath and stand up it straight. Even if I gotta lie. I gotta lie. My real height is 5'3". 5 feet 3 inches. That's my height. I glared at her, but it feels mean to use my weight against her. Too much studying and not enough athletics. Nerd. Being smart is fine, but people want more than brains. Like stamina. You need a balance, of course. It's possible to be both. It's possible, hello. Hot and smart. That's selfish. You can be attractive and smart. You have to balance work with exercise. Thank you, Mr. Life Advice. We should probably get to class. We might just make it. And Mr. Tanaka was set to be our homeroom teacher. He was apathic to lateness. Okay. I'm just... Okay. Alright. Given your disregard for punctuality, you missed group assignment. Group assignment? Impolite note on his car as a parting gift. Oh, that was good. Again, inconsistencies happen in virtualization. We didn't mean to be late. And we didn't mean to have nuclear weapons revolutionize man's relationship with war. And yet, here we are. My mouth dropped open in protest, but no words came out. What do you even say to that? I don't think being late to class is like inventing weapons. For once, you're correct. You don't think. As I was saying, groups have been assigned. Due to limited resources this year, we're required to group in groups of 4. Supplies will be limited, given the additional students. And yeah, and more importantly, my patience will be limited. He continued to speak. Oh, that was inconsistent again on frame rate. But my attention drifted. This was my fault. I'd be running behind because of the introduction form or induction form. I don't know. I'm sorry. He yelled at Haruka as if we're all her fault when it was my fault. Aw, sad. But he did not even look at me, perhaps because I was a good student? While Haruka meant, well, she didn't excel in academics. It was no reason to make it such an example of her. Given this, your final year, there will be a balance of practical and theoretical work. You'll be expected to manage your progress. Your theory work will be done as homework, while the practical will be handled in class to better make use of the facilities. I shouldn't have to explain to you the reason for this. I don't want you to conducting experiments outside of class. I shot a hopeful look to Haruka, who was drawing on her notebook. I expected a dirty joke out of her, but she seemed dead to the world. I kept my mouth shut and focused on unpacking my bag. Find your groups. We'll be having a revision of safety protocols. Okay. I looked up from my bag as people began to move from desk to desk. He moved away from the front of the classroom and towards Haruka and I. As we have an even number of students in this class, he gestured with his arm to the group of girls I'd never been seen before. But we never... And yeah, they are... No graphical glitches found, that's great. Nice. That's good. So, even in virtualization, this game, or Beyond You, is perfect. Except for some inconsistencies like the frame rate. But again, this is virtualization, not in native installation. So please, don't judge this game using this video. I'm just testing it on a Linux system on a virtual machine. Come on. Or I'd work and Haruka would call off. But it worked for me. I was able to go at my own pace, yeah? Oh, that was inconsistent again. This was awful. It was usually us. Yeah. I guess I hadn't thought about our class sizes. Well, right. That's Aiko, by the way. We're gonna save here. Gonna save here in this empty slot. No. I'm not gonna leave yet. Okay, Mr. Saito suggested we join our groups. I believe that means you too, and yeah. And I think Haruka remains seated, her legs crossed. I suppose so. I am Ari. That's my DJ name, by the way. The pink-haired girl perked, embarrassed. She did not introduce herself sooner. I'm Aiko. Hello, Aiko. Hello, Aiko in Linux. You are in a Linux system, by the way. And hello there, Kana. Welcome to the Linux system. While Aiko was around the same height as most of the girls in the class, she towered over this girl. She was the shortest in class, easily, yet commanded attention. And that's Yumi. She's part of our group too. And hello there, Yumi. Welcome to the Linux system. Or should I say Linux Mint. Yumi sent a peace sign towards me. She had a slouched posture and lazy smirk on her lips. Rather than speak as I expected, she remained perfectly quiet. She seemed distracted. Okay. Who's your friend? Whoa, 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 whoa! You have a point. Come on. Aiko visibly fidgeted, her lips burst together. I was being polite. Then... Oh! Why ask me? You seem as if you wanted to be left alone. Oh no. So talking about me like I'm not here is... I'm Haruka. There you go. That was... that was super awesome. I'm sorry about her, she's just anxious. Yeah, that was weird. Oh my god. There was a curse word there, but okay. Kana. We're at school. I can't think of any good school ones. You know what I meant. No, Kana, please stop. You see the armor with a brightly colored stack of papers. Oh, swearing? Yes, that! Why the frick does it matter? Ay. Gosh, come on. I watch Aiko's eye twitch at the corner. While Yumi remained silent, she seemed visibly amused. When I looked forward again, people were on their feet. Okay. So that was the game. Yeah, so I want to forget. Gonna leave everything. And that was Beyond You on Linux Mint. On a virtual machine. So I finally played this game on a virtualized system. I found some inconsistencies, and because wait before I go there, okay, just because I played this game right now, this is my official wallpaper right now. It's Beyond You girls. We have Aiko here, Yumi here, and Haruka here, and Kana here. Yeah. Basically, they are the main characters of the game, and that's my wallpaper. And credits to HexVexed for creating the game. So again, I finally played Beyond You on a virtualized system, and also in Linux. This is the first time I use Linux, but this will not be my daily driver operating system because I'm always be a Windows user. Yeah. So going back to the game, I found some inconsistencies. The frame rate is inconsistent. The graphics is good, just like what you expect on a native, on running on native installation. I mean, so play this on your native installation on whatever operating system you are using. Beyond You is available on Windows, macOS, and of course here on Linux. Any Linux distros will do. So for example, if you're using Ubuntu, then you can use it there. Debian or OpenSUSE. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced that. Please don't judge me, Linux users. Please, please, please. I'm not a Linux junkie, so please. Okay? Play it on your native installation. I just tested here on a virtual environment because why not? And yeah, it's pretty good, but again, there is inconsistencies. I don't know if I don't have a VMware Fusion or a Mac that has a Parallels desktop. Let me know if what is your result on playing this game on a virtualized environment like Parallels and VMware Fusion. So because I think Parallels desktop is only available on Mac, if I'm not mistaken, and VMware Fusion is available on both platforms, Windows and Mac. So again, if you want to download this game, go to hexvexed.itch.io. So, and then select Beyond You and download it there, and choose your operating system, of course. If you're a Windows user, download the Windows version. If you're the Mac user, download the Mac version. Or if you're a Linux user or Linux junkie, download the Linux version, of course. And the game is on 1.1.08, so choose your operating system and then enjoy the demo. Support HexVexed on this project, and I hope that the final game will be successful. So my final rating to this game on a virtualized environment is 8.7 out of 10. It's good, but there is inconsistencies, like the frame rate. So this is me, it's Tinjan06, and this is my video about playing Beyond You on a virtualized environment and also on a Linux distro or Linux system. So I maybe make a Linux related video because I have now a Linux virtual machine here installed on my Windows machine. So, maybe in the future, okay? So, and it's me, it's Injan06, and see you on the next one. Goodbye. So let's shut down this system right now.